Alright, so this week we are still going to be looking at our vowel R, and that's where we're looking for A, E, I, O, U, followed by the letter R. So this first one we have is called war, and our word is warn. Now let's tap that out. Are you ready? Warn, warn. So that AR actually sounds like OR. Okay? Everybody say worm. Tap it. Worm. So that OR is actually saying ER. Worm. Alright? I'm going to say a word and you're going to repeat after me. Here we go. World. Worst. Fault. Ward. Warp. Plate. Warm. Work. Alright, so we've got 5 categories right here, and they are AR, OR, WAR, WOR, or no. So if it goes in the no column, that means that it's not going to follow any of those patterns. So everyone say word. Alright, and that one needs to go in the WOR category. Alright, let's go through the rest of them. Chat, that doesn't follow any of our categories or our rules, so it needs to go in the no column. Stir, that doesn't follow any of ours. We don't have it in AR, OR, WAR, WOR, has to go in the no column. Please make sure that you're copying these down, and sub if you need to. You can pause at the end and make sure everybody's getting their stuff copied down. Okay? The next word, fort. Fort has that OR in it, so it's going to go in the OR category. Warp has the WAR, so it's going to go in the WAR category. Wood does not follow any of our words or our patterns. Doesn't have AR, OR, WAR, or WOR in it, so it has to go in the no column. Our next word is chart. It has the AR, so it's going in the AR category. Star is also going in the AR category because it has an AR in it. Torn has the OR in it, so it's going in the OR category. Work, WOR. Ward, WAR. Okay, so I'm going to go back to that, and you can pause the video right there and let everyone get their words copied down in the correct column and play the video. We're going to go on to day 3. Alright, we are still looking at the vowel R category. So what we're going to do, I am going to read a word and you're going to repeat after me. Here we go. Smart. Clay. Dwarf. Scorch. Shack. Word. Clap. Sharp. Flake. Porch. Warm. Worst. Swarm. Mart. World. Storm. Let's look at this first row right here. Show me with your fingers. Let's count how many in that first row are vowel R. Everybody count quickly. Alright, show me with your fingers how many there are. If you have 3 fingers up, you are correct. Excellent job. Let's look at our second column. Count and see how many vowel R's are in the second column. Alright, show me your votes. If you've got 2 fingers up, kiss your brain because you are correct. Alright, let's look at column 3. Cast your votes. If you have 3 fingers up, kiss your brain because you are correct. And then let's take a look at our last one, our last row. Cast your votes. If you have 4 fingers up, kiss your brain because you are correct. Now, everyone say border. Clap it. Border. So the first thing we have to do is we have to find our vowels and underline them. So I see O and E. And we're going to underline the vowel R. So we're going to underline O-R and E-R. Alright, then we've got to draw a line between the syllables. So let's do this one more time. Everybody, say border. Clap it. Border. So I've got to draw a line between bor and der to separate my syllables. Okay? Then I have bor, der. Alright? Now, what you're going to do, you have a list of words on your paper, and you are going to go through and you are going to underline all of your vowels. And remember, your vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. Okay? I want you to clap silently or tap them out silently to yourself to do your syllables. And then, just like we did together, you're going to draw a line between your syllables. Alright, sub, you can pause the video here. And after a couple minutes, you can come back and play the video. Okay? Alright, let's take a look. Everyone say upward. Clap it. Upward. Okay, so we've got 2 syllables, up and word. And then we underline the U and the AR. Alright, everyone say corner. Clap it. Corner. Okay, so we drew a line between cor and ner for corner. We have OR and ER underlined. For number 3, we have circus. Everyone say circus. Clap it. Circus. We drew a line between sir and kiss. And we've got IR and U underlined. Alright, for number 4, we've got advice. Say advice. Clap it. Advice. Alright, we've got A, I, and E underlined. Alright, for number 5, we've got market. Clap it. Market. We drew a line between mar and kit. And we underlined AR and E. For number 6, we've got network. Let's clap it. Network. Alright. We underlined E and OR, and we drew a line between net and work, our 2 syllables. Now, let's take a look. Everyone say reptile. Clap it. Reptile. Alright, so we drew a line between rep and tile, and then we underline our E, I, and E. Okay? Number 8, everyone say war book. I think that's supposed to say workbook, but I don't know. We'll just say workbook. Everyone say workbook. Workbook. Alright? We're going to draw a line between those 2 syllables and underline OR and OO. Okay? And number 9, everyone say garlic. Garlic. Okay? We drew a line between those syllables and then we underlined AR and I. Sub, if you would please pause it right here and let everyone who needs to finish copying, copy their stuff down. And if you need to make any corrections, please go ahead and do that now. Alright. Now, a prefix is a part of speech that's added at the beginning of a word. And it changes the meaning of a word, and it can sometimes change the part of speech to a word. And we've actually been working with prefixes a lot this year so far. Okay, so here are the 3 prefixes that we're going to be working with today. Everyone say X, D, miss. Now, so if X means out, okay, so our X means out, and we see that our word is extract, okay, so it says the dentist will extract the bad tooth. Okay, so if they're extracting a tooth, they're taking it out or they're pulling it out. So extract means to pull out. All right, if it's in blue on my board, please make sure you are copying it down on your paper. All right, our next prefix is D. That means away from or down. Now, if you declaw, that's our word, declaw, it says Sage does not want to declaw his kitten. So if you declaw a kitten, that means to take the claws away from. All right? So make sure that you're writing down, take the claws away from. And our last one, miss, bad or wrong. And our word is misspell. So if I always misspell her name, I always spell it what? Wrong. So that means that you spell something wrong. All right, you can pause the video here and allow the students to copy down their answers. Oh goodness, hold on. Sorry. There we go. You can pause the video here. All right, the last thing we're going to be working on, this is on your paper. It's on page 39. If I can get my mouse to cooperate. All right, so what we have, it says we have some sentences to the left, and to the right we have some meanings of words. And what we're doing, we are finding a word in each sentence, and we're trying to figure out the meaning of that word. Okay, so all you're going to do, you're going to write the letter in beside the sentence of what you think that word means. So let's take a look at number 1. I misread my lines for the play. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the word misread. Okay, so if you misread something, remember we just looked at misspelled, okay, meaning that we spelled something wrong. If I misread something, that means I read it wrong. So if you think it's A, to use something wrong, B, to read something wrong, C, to take the frost away, or D, out of it, that one's definitely going to be B, to read wrong. Okay? Now, let's look at number 2. Donnell had to exit through the back door. The word we're looking at is exit. Okay? So X we know means out. And we know that we go through exit out all the time. If you exit the building, you're going what? D, out of it. You're going out of something. Okay? For number 3, we're going to look at this sentence. It says, do not misuse the lab tools. All right, so we're looking at the word misuse. And that's miss again. And we know that if I misspell something, I spell it wrong. If I misread something, that means I read it wrong. So number 3 says, do not misuse the lab tools. So if I misuse something, I use it wrong, which will be A. And then lastly, Mom said she will defrost the fridge. The word we're looking at is defrost. Okay? So D means away from or down. So if I'm away from or down frost, I'm going to take that frost away. All right? Please make sure you have this copied down in your journals. We are finished with phonics for today. They can be put up, or if you're in Miss Ellerby's homeroom, they can be taken up. Okay?